Wilson said a president can be as big a man as he wants to be. Other presidents, Reagan, Clinton, Bush, all said, the thing you learn as president is you can't do as much as you thought you could, and maybe even, it's a pretty constraining job. Which one of the two of them is right?
The founders designed our system of government so that we didn't have a dictator, so that one person, no matter how benevolent their intentions, couldn't just yank this massive country of ours in a single direction. And I'm sure glad they did it, because the track record of despots and autocrats and big men who think they know better is not good around the world. I do think that in a modern world that is moving really fast, at a time when, for a bunch of reasons, because of political gerrymandering and big money in politics and the dividing up of the media into the Fox News world and the Huffington Post world, that moving the machinery of government is harder. The speed of it is tougher, and so you have to have a certain level of endurance and just stick-to-itness in order to be effective. This is something that I know Hillary Clinton has. She grinds it out, and it's not always pretty, but that in this environment oftentimes is what's most effective in actually getting stuff done. You think about the Affordable Care Act. Now, I know it's still controversial. There's still a bunch of public opinion that doesn't like it. But the truth is, when you look at what we said we were going to do and what we've done, 20 million people have health insurance, despite basically every Republican official around the country saying they're opposed to it. 20 million people have health insurance. The people who had health insurance on the job have better protections than they did before. It's all cost trillions of dollars less than anticipated. Healthcare costs have not gone up as fast as they were before this was passed. And think about just how messy and hard it was to get there, and the fact that even now, when most objective assessments are that the things worked, it's still subject to controversy. It gives you a sense of how, in this environment, in today's politics, building the sort of consensus that FDR could with a fireside chat, having the ability that JFK did to sort of stand above it all and not ever get dragged down into the muck, to not have sort of what happens in some obscure agency that you don't know anything about suddenly blow up and become this manufactured controversy for weeks on end. Those days are over. It's a little bit like the shift that has taken place between being president now and when Teddy Roosevelt could go off to Yellowstone with one Secret Service agent and go camping for a month, or FDR could take a ship up to Nova Scotia drinking brandy with Winston Churchill in the middle of World War II. And
you sound envious.
I do. It's a different environment.